but at the same time, pick your spots because you don't want to be giving ground to these big bodies.
Howard trying to steal the tap. Correct, a la Abdelnaby.
Too easy.
Yep. Jokic, we mentioned, such a good passer. Jokic is third in the NBA in assists per game, averaging nearly 11. That's ridiculous for a 7-footer.
Well, and you can see we talked about at the top of the program as Maxey responds and not communicating with one another on that two-man game, giving up the back door.
Tyrese Maxey had a very good game the other night in Brooklyn as Jamal Murray, the fifth-year player from Kentucky.
Realizing that that's taxing on the body. Better to keep the weight off. Nice. Look at that.
Yep. Again, they went backdoor to Murray. So that's the play they used to open the game. And not only are the Sixers shorthanded, but forced to start a very small lineup. Harris going to the goal, and the Nuggets taking advantage.
He's streaky hot a lot of the times, in particular whenever he's playing the 76ers, it seems. So just keep an eye on Barton because things could get worse.
Danny Green hits the three. Maxey, he might play upwards of 40 minutes. That's for two, and he drilled it.
Point guard part, Doc was talking about.
Yep, and Green firing up and missing the three. There is an active read over Jokic. Got it done. Well done. His first NBA hoop. He's going to go a lot more than a minute in this one.
You don't want to get to the door and be like, nah, man, your name isn't on here.
That is Joe, and he drills the three. Isaiah Joe hits the three-pointer.
Yes, it is a call in favor of the Nuggets.
There's Harris. It is for three, and he buried it.
Takes Dwight out of the game because big guys have a tendency to pick up fouls again. So he takes him out to be safe.
Michael Green in and out. Tried to bang it off a Sixer. Still plenty of time for the Nuggets to shoot, but Reed taking care of business. What a play by Reed to get it to Maxey, and the Sixers lead. We're on the seesaw now with the Sixers down one. Exactly 3 minutes to play here in the first. Joe, rather a healthy three, and down it goes.
Man, that was from deep right there.
JaMychal Green, he's got three-point range.
Whatever it may be, the distractions they've had to deal with leading up to this game, they don't look their best.
Green, the tip. Joe, rather healthy three, and he dropped it. Wow!
Talking along that last line of defense, along the baseline. Gotta help, though. Gotta help.
Monty Morris. A bunch of rookies and hanging tough through the first. Maxey going against Facundo Campazzo, who is a 29-year-old rookie.
Now Maxey returning a favor to Murray's teammate.
Nikola Jokic is back.
This is a unit that isn't used to being out there together.
Maxey against the much taller JaMychal Green, and he got the roll.
From Dwight's side, got to tell him about that screen. Screen left. Watch yourself. That's who you're mad at.
Howard, his second personal. Jokic, who is just so good from. He's third in assists per game. He leads the NBA in total assists as a big man. As Maxey out of the timeout, right to the cup. He's in his Campazzo, the 5'11" native of Argentina, took it away from Howard on the other end. You can count it for Monty Morris, and the fourth-year player from Iowa State gets one more at the line. And the Lakers, or the Clippers, I should say. Gary Harris drills it for Denver. Nuggets, an average three-point shooting team. Green nicely delivered to Howard, who throws it down. Sixers continue to hang tough. Green for three. Yes! Sixers right now matching their largest lead. Danny Green, his second three. Time All-Star during his days with the Atlanta Hawks. Joe again, and he got it. Isaiah Joe coming out party for him, and this rookie backcourt combining. Green after his own miss. Howard crashing as well. Nicely done by Dwight Howard.
Brushing Jokic aside, the big boy going at him, initiating that contact. Harris from the corner. Wow. And sometimes all it takes is just to see a couple of them go through. How many times on this broadcast have we talked about, wow, another teardrop. Just watching the ball go through like that.
Barton wants Maxey instead. It's another Harris three, and he drilled that one. So 3 threes now for Gary Harris.
I love the fact that he's coming back leaner. Looks like a basketball player instead of a guy who's had too much of fun in the summer.
Meantime, Maxey, the rookie, career high 18, challenging Jokic.
Fearless, bold. Well, I think all those apply to the young Maxey. What are you supposed to do with that?
Pray?
Yeah, I mean, the only thing you could hope for.
Green taking on the taller, heavier Paul Millsap, forced to give it up, and he does so right to Will Barton.
Good D by Millsap.
And Jokic running the floor after the behind-the-back pass.
And you don't want them to get out and run, get some easy buckets, because that's how the rest of them get going. Guys like Millsap, guys like Barton.
Terrific talents.
Yeah, and he's a terrific athlete. He looks like he's got great hand-eye coordination. Why not work with him on that? Plays of the game. Check that.
With that man, Ala Abdenabi, Mark Zumoff, here at Wells Fargo Center.
Get yourself out there. That's all we can do.
There's Barton, again, a terrific driver throughout his 9-year NBA career. Maxey got it done. That floater, I'll tell you what a shot that is. Is it my imagination, or is Jamal Murray not looking to shoot?
No, and he's not looking aggressive at all. Not sure if he's just content with setting up the offense. Look at him. His shot goes up, and he's just walking back.
Well, Gary Harris doing enough for 2 of them. He's got 21. That surpasses his season high. That's Matthias. He was looking for perhaps the 4-point play.
Has the fundamentals down. Maxey splitting the double team and finding him in transition.
That's the play the Nuggets used to start the game. In fact, they ran that twice successfully in the first quarter.
Guide them through all that. Right now, they're out of the frying pan and into the fire. Help.
JaMychal Green, first touch, 53% from beyond. His second three, he's got 10. The 5th Nugget in double figures. Danny Green got the hoop. Just his 3rd in 14 attempts.
One that comes in at one point or another has been a scorer. You don't get to this level without getting buckets. But you've got to taper and cater your role as
Bradley now in charge of Jokic, all 280 pounds of him, and Jokic will go to the line now looking for one more. He replaces Jamal Murray. Playing in traffic is Tyrese Maxey. Give him 31 points. And Maxey is forced to foul. They count it. And one more at the line as well. And this third quarter has been a difference maker for Denver.
Talked about how fatigue will play a role.
Yep. Absolutely. Played for the Sixers for a little bit.
Dude used to just chew on rocks. He was so hard. They may not be Dame Lillard and CJ McCollum, but they're not bad either.
Nope.
Wow.
Previous 4 appearances, a total of 27 minutes for Isaiah Joe as Hartenstein slams for 2.
Yeah, he's charging down on you. It takes a special kind of person. Down, what, 20 to do that? But Matthias getting the big picture in all of this, trying to impress.
This is Hampton, and he gets 2. R.J. Hampton. Facundo Campazzo. Dozier, an opportunity to tee up a 3.
Had a little spin to it, didn't it? It had like a little Jamal Wilkes quality to it.
Remembering Jamal Wilkes.
Yep, that's why we saw 4 youngsters playing in the lineup. You weren't worried about their legs.